Hello, my beautiful yellowbone, redbone, butter pecan, caramel, butterscotch, toffee, mocha, chocolate, cocoa, exoticals. Welcome to the Pretty Girl Club. Welcome to the Exoticals United community. If you're new here, welcome. Here in the Exoticals United community, we support men and women from the following people groups: multiracials, biracials, multi-generationally mixed, and light-skinned golden people. Today we're going to be talking about the dynamics between white-leaning mixed people and black-leaning mixed people. Has anyone noticed that monoracial, unambiguous people try to pit us against one another? For example, let's say you're a darker-skinned mixed woman and you look like chili. People will say things like, "You're still not light-skinned though," and they'll compare you to another mixed woman who is lighter than you. So they're putting you in competition with someone more white passing. This is the same thing that's happening with B. Simone right now. B. Simone is a prominent light-skinned celebrity, and because she is going through a beef with Danny Lay, the black empowerment space is making fun of B. Simone for not being as white-passing as Danny Lay. They're saying that B. Simone is getting karma because Danny Lay is using her supposed white privilege to get B. Simone kicked off of a show. If I were to make fun of an unambiguous black woman for someone using white privilege against her, I would be called all kinds of racist and colorist. But why is it okay to make fun of light-skinned women who have white privilege used against them? Honestly, I don't think that Danny Lay having B. Simone kicked off of Wild and Out is white privilege. I think it's due to her own jealousy over DaBaby. Apparently, he tried to talk to B. Simone a long time ago. He ended up getting Danny Lay pregnant and being with her for a while, and apparently he tried to text B. Simone during and after his relationship with Danny Lay. So this guy has been chasing after B. Simone for a long time. B. Simone said that she doesn't want him at all. So that's what this whole thing is about. I don't think this has anything to do with who's more white. Is B. Simone experiencing colorism because even though she's light-skinned, she's still not as white as Danny Lay? No, this situation has nothing to do with race. Both of these women are mixed race. One is mixed with more African, and the other is majority white. But that has nothing to do with DaBaby or the beef that they're going through. In fact, B. Simone has always praised Danny Lay and made jokes uplifting Danny Lay. She's always complimented her, and she was very supportive. Has anyone noticed that monoracial, unambiguous people will try to compare MLS people to each other? I saw the same thing happen with Blue Ivy when she was a baby. People were comparing Blue Ivy to her mother, Beyonce, saying that she's not as pretty as Beyonce and that she doesn't have good hair, she doesn't look as mixed as Beyonce, and that her hair is nappy and she looks like Jay-Z and she's ugly. But if I were to compare dark-skinned black women to each other and say, "Oh, Lupita Nyong'o is prettier than you because she doesn't have as much of a wide, flat nose, therefore she looks better than you because she's more exotic," I would be called all kinds of colorist and anti-black. Has anyone noticed that MLS women are always held to a standard of perfection, and we are always held to a standard of whiteness? People love ranking mixed or light-skinned women, and they love trying to say things like, "You're not as preferred as someone lighter than you. Oh, you have type 4 hair. You're not as pretty as a light-skinned woman with type 3 hair. Oh, you have dark skin. You're not as preferred as a mixed woman with light skin. Oh, you have dark brown eyes. You're not as preferred as someone with light eyes." Even Jada Pinkett was on the Red Table Talk one time, and she said that people told her that if she didn't have light eyes, she wouldn't be shit. So people love projecting Eurocentric beauty standards onto mixed and light-skinned people, but if you project those exact same standards onto dark-skinned black people, you're being racist. People are using this whole Danny Lay and B. Simone beef to create a beef between African-leaning exoticals and European-leaning exoticals, and I'm not falling for it. I'm tired of people constantly trying to divide us based on who's light-skinned and who's not, who has curly hair and who doesn't, who has a white mom, a black mom, an Asian mom. These are all tactics that people use to divide and conquer the MLS community. If they can divide us all into smaller groups, we will spend more time arguing amongst each other about classifications instead of actually fighting against anti-mixed race and anti-light skin rhetoric. Danny Lay and B. Simone are beefing over a guy. That's it. Neither of them said anything about disliking the other person because they're more white looking or more black looking. So to make their entire beef about their phenotypes, it's completely stupid. What do you guys think? Do you think people try to divide mixed people up based on who looks more white? Let me know in the comments section, and stay pretty, ladies.